Oh, there is a view of the terraces.
Die Terrassen. Wunderbar.
Wonderful.
Wie man sieht, ist eine
As you can
traumhafte
see,
Anlage
that
da
is a
oben.
beautiful area down there. Pear trees, apple
Da werden auch
trees,
Bäume wieder
cherry
verkauft.
trees.
Das ist auch als
I sell the trees
Erdbeere
again.
inzwischen.
Asparagus, topinambur,
Spargel,
different kinds of potatoes, and all possible kinds of vegetables
und
are growing in the
da unten alles
patches on the
mögliche
hills.
andere an Gemüse. Das ist noch
That is forest devastation according to forest law.
einmal.
That's what they call it. Now with the fruit trees, that is reforestation with precious woods.
Edelholzaufforstung. Ja, das ist jetzt der ganze Berg so. Das ist jetzt,
And that's the way the whole mountain
das Sie
looks.
gesehen haben.
2 people work on it, my wife and I.
Ich und die Gattin.
At the southernmost tip of the Salzburger land in Langau, the Siberia of Austria, Sepp Holzer, farmer and forester, does farming of a different kind on his mountain farm. Despite an elevation of between 1,000 and 1,500 meters and an average temperature of 4.6 degrees Celsius, he has created a unique paradise out of what was previously meadow and forest areas. Holzer's Kremerhof was accepted for the Expo 2000 as one of 8 Austrian Expo projects. His way of natural cultivation is called permaculture.
Permaculture is a term coined by Bill Mollison, a university professor from Tasmania, Australia, who named it that. It is farming in cycles, permanent agriculture, mixed cultivation with interaction, the way I farmed from early childhood on. Just a little example of what I mean by permaculture: the interaction of plants with other plants. Plants supply nutrients to each other mutually through excretion of the roots and sweating of the leaves. Added to this are the soil organisms in the earth. The earthworm is one of the most important co-workers because it brings all the nutrients from below to above. If life in the earth is okay, then the plants are healthy. If the plants are healthy, then the animals and humans are healthy too. And that is our foundation. Whoever destroys it and treats it irresponsibly needs to be told to his face promptly that that's a crime and he has no right to act that way, and he's too dumb to enjoy life. What is really regrettable is the fact that the farmer is told what to do and is dictated to by the theorists how to cultivate his land and property. Subservience to government officials is a problem because the young farmers are taught to go to the government offices with their hats in their hand and to do what they are stipulated to do.